What's up, you guys? It's Jose Zuniga from Teaching Men's Fashion, and for today, we're talking all about socks. So now that the temperatures are coming back down, it's time to put away the no-show socks and the foot powders, cover up your ankles, and show off your sock game. I always like to say that socks are probably one of the best ways and cheapest ways to enhance almost any outfit if you know what you're doing. So the socks that you see here are from my monthly Bespoke Post box. Bespoke Post is a monthly subscription service that actually doesn't suck. It's really cool because it curates to a lot of different tastes in men. So it's not just about fashion, but it's about EDC, about guys that like cocktails, about traveling guys. It just covers so many different aspects and lifestyles that it's actually very interesting and cool. So how it works is that you pay around 45 bucks a month and you receive a monthly box. So for example, this month I chose the Swagger box and they really hooked me up in the sock department. I'm really digging these socks. I like the neutral and earth tone colorway that they have because they go perfectly with the fall and winter seasons that are coming up right now. So if you guys like this and you want to receive the Swagger box or try any of the other cool boxes, I'm going to have them linked below so you guys can check them out. And I also got you guys a 20% discount, which is great to test them out at a very affordable price and see if you like them. Like I said, you can cancel at any time. So now, let's get into the 3 things that you want to look into to elevate your sock game. First, to not be boring, you can clash. So the general rule, or the classic rule that your grandfather probably follows, is that you should match your socks to your trousers. So if you wear black trousers, you wear black socks. Gray trousers, you wear gray socks. So this is the safest and most conservative way to rock your sock game. However, to not be completely boring, you're allowed to contrast your trousers with a different colored sock down there. The only thing that I want to tell you is to not be obnoxious and don't choose a color that's completely polarizing, like a highlighter pink or a highlighter yellow, just in efforts to try to stand out and be stylish. So a good tip to not miss the mark is to choose a sock collar based on a color that you're already wearing in your outfit. That way you'll be safe. All right, so tip number 2, this one's my pet peeve right here. Pick a pattern that's for grown-ups. So no novelty socks. This is my issue when it comes to this whole crazy sock trend that goes around, and you see a lot of guys just trying too hard, wearing crazy socks just in efforts to try to look more stylish, or they think that they're looking more stylish. So my biggest pet peeve comes from this. When you see guys in sharp suits in a business setting, you know, in corporate gray suits or whatever it may be, and they're wearing socks that should be in their kids' drawers. So in other words, no food, no marijuana leaves, no Christmas trees, and no superhero prints should be on your socks. This is crazy to think about. I thought I would never have to say this, but no superheroes on your socks, guys. Instead, pick a pattern that's actually for grown-ups. So go with stripes, with polka dots, with plaids, and just choose different colorways within that. This is still a great way to pick a stylish alternative from a solid colored sock without looking like a clown. Finally, tip number 3 is to show the right amount of ankle. So now that you have the perfect pair of stylish socks, you're probably going to want to show it off. But you have to be careful. You don't want to go too much that you look like Steve Urkel, or not at all where you just don't show off the great pair of socks that you're wearing. You want to make it minimal and intentional. What that means is that if you're going to show off your ankle, make it at an inch max. Like I said, anything more and it looks like you're wearing borrowed trousers. Instead, pick up a trouser. If you want to show a little bit of cuff, you can do a quick roll or cuff of the pant, show off your socks, but just don't make it too much. And like I said, make it intentional. So that's it, guys. You follow those 3 simple concepts and you'll make sure that you're not a victim of the crazy, hyped up, happy sock trend that's going around. So just keep those things in mind and you'll be safe. So that's it for me in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Bespoke Post if you like these socks and want to check them out, or want to check out any of their other boxes. I'm going to have them linked below so you guys can check all that out with the discount code. So that's it for me in this video. See you next time.